Hi guys. So I randomly got thinking about deck shuffling today because, well, actually this has kind of been on my mind for a little while. It's always bothered me that when you do the basic split your deck in half and shove the two ends together kind of deck shuffling that the world has decided is the way that you shuffle a deck, the top and the bottom cards don't move. And it got me wondering what other hidden mysteries and problems lie within that method of shuffling. Sure, people like me like to mix it up with a couple Pharaoh shuffles between each one of them, but it just got me thinking. So, in ActionScript 2 here, since Flash is what I know, but it's basically JavaScript, I've put together a little program that simulates that type of deck shuffling as if you were a robot doing it perfectly. So a quick rundown of what this does. Hopefully this text comes through on the capture well. But first, creates a base on which, a platform to put the rest of these, the rest of this coding. Like right here, we say, okay, on that base, the base that I just created is going to run this function whenever a key is pressed. It's going to get the code of that key that was pressed so that it can figure out what key you pressed. If it was A, create a deck. If it was Z, shuffle the deck. Anything else, just return an error. And then it adds a listener to actually make that top thing work, and then we can define a deck size. So if I press A, what it does is it creates an array called deck. It creates a for loop that goes until you've met what you've defined as the size of the deck, where it increments I and then pushes I into the array for each I that there is in deck size. So what that means is, let's say your deck size is 60 because we're talking about Magic. It's going to create an array that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on until it gets to 60. Which I'll just show you so you just know what I mean. Like, boom, right here. Creates an array that just counts up to 60. Each one of these is a... What do they call these in an array? An element? I believe these are all elements. Yeah, each element is in the array for each card. Okay, and then it says, hey, new deck created, and it returns to you the deck that it created. Great. If you hit Z, what it does is it splits the deck into two parts. The top half and then the bottom half, and reverts regular deck to being just a blank array. And then it does another for loop up to your deck size where, first of all, it asks if I is an odd number. If it is, which it starts as one, it grabs the top card off of the first half of the deck. If it's not, it grabs a card off the top of the second deck. So what that effectively does, and it does that incrementing I each time, so it eventually... what this does is it simulates the perfect deck shuffle if you were to split your deck in half and shuffle as humans shuffle. That is exactly what this does perfectly like a robot does. So let's get to the point of this. Let's get to what I'm actually trying to show you here. Alright, so let's run it. Boom, we got our deck. Hopefully you can read this. It goes 1 through 60. What happens if you shuffle it? I'll show you that it works. You get, well, are you gonna... There it goes. Oh, right, I need to keep that selected. Okay, so let's get this where I want it. Alright. Okay, so you see 1, 31, 2, 32, 3, 33. As you see, it perfectly shuffled the deck to grab 1 from the top half, 1 starting at the middle. Then the second to the top, then the second to the top from the middle. You know what I mean? I really hope I'm explaining this okay, but basically it's how you shuffle a deck. Now, shuffle again, shuffle again, shuffle again, shuffle again, shuffle again. And as you see, these are getting pretty mixed up. But the first card, the card on top, is always card number 1. The card on the bottom is always card number 60, so the top and the bottom never change, just as I mentioned before. Now, I was gonna make this program a little fancier and show you different stuff, but I just stumbled across something that I thought was really cool while I was doing this. Maybe I should add a shuffle counter or something, but if you take a 60 card deck and you shuffle it, I discovered, I just keep hitting this shuffle button here, If you shuffle it 58 times in that manner, in the regular shuffling manner, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. After 58 shuffles, the deck is in its original position, which I find really, really interesting. And maybe you do too. I hope you do too. That's why I'm making this video, is because I saw this and was just like, holy shit, I'm just making a stupid little deck shuffling program. I didn't mean to make some kind of discovery that I never knew about deck shuffling before. I mean, it's what I hoped for, but it came right away. Now, here's something a little bit weirder. So, let's say we're doing a regular 52 card deck, you know, like a deck of playing cards, and you were to shuffle those as you normally do. Yeah? So now we've created a deck that's just 52 cards. Give it 1, there it goes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shuffles. Just 8 shuffles, and a 52 card deck is already reverted to its original state. Shuffle a regular deck, 52 card deck, 8 times perfectly, and you have done nothing. Shuffle a 60 card deck 58 times, and you have done nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 58, and it's back to its original. I thought that was super, super interesting. Hopefully maybe you guys do too. Maybe it'll make you think about shuffling a little bit more. I don't know. I've been trying to find the perfect shuffling technique besides pile shuffling when I want to just do quick ones. And, you know, this is a little eye-opening for me. I found it very interesting. Hopefully you did too. Thanks!